Hey guys, Liv here, bringing you guys another Battle Spot video on the channel for our Road to Ranked series. I just want to apologize for not having anything up yesterday. Just felt really sick. I still kind of do, but it's at least not getting worse, so I'll take that. So I do want to at least get something up. It might be a bit late though, so I'm apologizing for that as well. If it's up at 12:15, it's up at 12:15. But it's 9:44 right now, so I don't think it'll be up. It'll probably be up at like 1:15, maybe 12:45. But we'll see. We'll see. Regardless though, if you guys do enjoy, of course, leave a like down below, comment, subscribe. Something else I just realized, I should have started off this video doing this, but I realized that if you press X, I already did it, but there's an update rank button, and I didn't know that you could do that, but it would probably be a really good way to end off the videos at least. So I'll do that. I'll try and remember that for the end of this week's video. Yeah, I would say there's no update to be had, but like that's how we got to here, because it was literally like probably like 90% of the way through with the yellow bar earlier. But I thought it was a cool thing. I didn't even know they had that. Regardless though, we do have a really interesting team this week today for our Road to Ranked. Oh, and speaking of, by the way, since we did miss Road to Ranked yesterday, we're gonna just do one on Tuesday and just skip a normal Wi-Fi battle for Tuesday. So yeah, we do have a Gmax Butterfree team today though. I'm waiting on DD Milotic until tomorrow purely because I didn't want to because I realized I did 2 electric types for teams back to back. And I didn't want to do 2 water types back to back, especially when like Milotic would be the obvious one. So Milotic is going to be tomorrow. I am sorry about putting it off, Matt. I know that Matt is anxiously looking forward to it. But it's okay because it'll be really funny to do that after I beat Matt today. So I guess it would have been funnier if I did it today when I played Matt. Regardless though, first team up, Urshifu, probably single. Gmax Charizard, Primarina, Ferrothorn, Scizor. I don't know why I said Ferrothorn again, and then Rhyperior. Looking at this team, Rotom Wash is a really good bring. Conk is actually also a really good bring, but I don't know if I want to lead it. I'm gonna leave Rotom, I think. And then I'm gonna bring Butterfree and Conk, I think. Actually, do I want to bring Butterfree? Yeah, I want to bring Butterfree. I kind of want to just hope that I can get it off. We're gonna hope that's not Rapid Urshifu, because if it is Rapid Urshifu, that's kind of bad for us. We're gonna do the usual like 4 or 5 games, give or take. I'm gonna try and get a bit of a shorter vid today, probably like 20-25, because last week's was also really long, or last video was also really long. I want to try and aim for like a 20-25 mark with these. So we'll probably just do like 3 or 4 games, but we'll see what happens. Regardless though, what does my opponent lead off with? That's what it matters. Good luck, have fun, of course, to my opponent. We'll see. So as I mentioned though, we had a pretty free Rotom Wash lead this game. Looking at my opponent's team, there's literally the only thing at walls is Ferrothorn, which they do Volt Switch on pretty freely. Primarina, okay, perfect. Okay, so this is probably not a max Butterfree game, but just because Ferrothorn didn't lead, I'm gonna just plot turn 1 and then see what happens. Because if my opponent goes hard into into Ferrothorn, we Volt Switch out. We just Raw Volt. Otherwise, I think that we just go for max. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I could also just probably Raw Volt, but the issue being is that Prim, if it's like Spineth AV or something, might unironically take it if I just go for Raw Volt. So I'd rather just plot and then Max Lightning. Energy Ball, okay. So that's gonna do a lot. Luckily though, we have Citrus, of course, so that's really helpful. So my opponent did 102, so we need to be above 102 to take this, and I don't think we will be. Yeah, we're just short of it. Okay, so I do kind of need to Max Lightning. That's fine. Not a huge deal. Obviously, that's why we have regular Dynamax Mons as well. Luckily, this isn't like, for example, in any of our draft leagues that we do, where we can only Dynamax a certain Pokemon. It has to be a Gigantamax. So that's really helpful, at least for this. Because I can just Volt Switch, and I can Max Lightning. And I can guarantee to take the Energy Ball as long as my opponent does not also Max. And if they do, then that's kind of bad. However, I think that they're probably going to go into Rotom, which honestly I'm fine, because I think a Max Lightning into a Max Darkness will probably be fine. However, I don't see a way where we would kill it with just 2 Max Lightnings, or just 1. So, this is definitely kind of what we need to bank on here. However, I do think it's fine. So we are going first. That's fine. We knew that at least we would Max first anyway, so I don't think that really reveals anything necessarily. However, we could obviously get put into a position where we're going to be the only one maxed, which if that is the case, then that's really good for us, obviously. However, I don't think oh shit, my air conditioner's on. Okay, so what is my opponent going to do? My opponent is also going to max. Okay, So that is perfectly fine. Prim going for max really isn't a huge deal here, to be honest. At worst, it goes for like max overgrow or max starfall, which I really don't mind, to be honest. I mean, at worst, Prim kills us, and I ended up using my max for nothing. We definitely won't kill Prim, but if we can live this one hit, I think Rotom just does a lot of work. Oh, okay, so we almost killed Prim. Okay, so Max Lightning is going to go off, of course. I'm going to go for Max Geyser next turn, to be honest, just to get the weather up in case Zard does come in, just so it's a bit weaker. Assuming that we do live this, of course. I think Prim does just kill us here, though. Oh, okay, so Prim doesn't even kill us here. Okay, so then I'm going to go for Max Lightning again, I think. Just because I don't want anything on the team, like, especially if Ferrothorn were to come in, I don't want Ferrothorn getting healthier than it needs to be. So I'm just going to go for Max Lightning. And we'll just get that off. We don't benefit from terrain anyway, from grass. Lightning at the very least will help with just, like, raw coverage. I believe we brought Conk this game. I'm already forgetting if we brought Conk this game, to be completely honest. But assuming we did bring Conk, Conk will definitely obviously benefit from that. So do you think it's worth it? What is my opponent going to do here? Probably has to click Energy Ball. Maybe they'll switch out into Ferrothorn if they have it, but it won't matter because I just go into Darkness afterwards. Well, Lightning into Darkness, and that'll kill. I don't have a Pokemon nickname that. But yeah, so we should be fine though, I feel like. I don't see a world where we're going to be fucked by this Prim. So yeah, we're just going to go for Max Lightning. Okay, perfect. So, in terms of what my opponent can do here, my opponent kind of has to go Ferrothorn if they brought it. Otherwise, Urshifu can come in, because Urshifu would obviously kill really, I think almost anything can come in. Besides, like, the Zard. Zard could not come in here, because I somehow don't think that Zard would even kill, if I'm being honest. Even though we only have, like, 44 HP. I think anything else could come, though. Realistically, anything else could come in on me. This is definitely starting to get into scarier team territory, though, so we do have to keep an eye on that, obviously, when we're playing, because that'll definitely impact games going forward. We need to play a lot smarter. Let's see, what else can my opponent do? Yeah, probably is Urshifu, if I had to guess. Urshifu or Ferrothorn. Genuinely couldn't see another Mon coming in here. But I guess, like, I guess technically anything could come in. Charizard comes in, okay. My opponent must feel really, really confident in this. I'm gonna go for a Max Geyser. I mean, I guess I don't really need to click anything else, to be honest. I don't know why my opponent brought in Charizard. They must be like Power, Solar Beam, or something. Or that, or like Physical. But I really couldn't tell you why. Dragon Pulse, okay. So I guess that would do enough. Okay. Not a huge deal. Really not a huge deal. I do go Butterfree next. Yeah, because I don't want to bring in Conk. Because the very least Butterfree has its Sash. As long as I don't get burned, I'm fine. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go for Quiver Dance here. If my opponent switches out, that's fine. Hurricane. Okay, miss. Damn, we didn't dodge. I was really hoping we dodge. Okay, not a huge deal. We're gonna put this thing to sleep though. We're gonna go put this thing to sleep because this Mon is definitely a bit annoying. I do need to hit. Luckily, this thing is floating, so we can't actually put it to sleep. It's not gonna be immune because of terrain. So we should be good as long as we hit. Yep, and we hit. Okay, perfect. So I don't think that one Hurricane will kill. However, I do think that 2 will. And 2 is enough. 2 is definitely enough. Okay, so we're gonna go for it. Oh shit, I went for Quiver. Okay, well, I think a +2 Quiver will also be enough. But if my opponent first turn wakes up, then I think we lose. So that was definitely a choke. I could have crit Hurricane at least. So just don't first turn wake up, to be honest, Zard. Please stay asleep. Good, okay. Good. So at the very least, this is also really helpful because now Urshifu also will have to worry about going for... Urshifu will have to click Sucker if it did come. And anything else probably just takes a ton from Hurricane and then Conk wins. Okay, so yeah, this is gone. Okay, so Urshifu probably does have to click Sucker here because it will no longer outpace its BR +2. So I guess that kind of works out for us. Which means that I can actually put it to sleep with Sleep Powder, which is really good. There it comes. Okay, so this is actually like best case scenario because we do just win with Conk. Conk plus Butterfree actually do just destroy this. So I think that's actually for the best, to be honest. But I don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe this wasn't for the best, but I do not see a world where this wasn't the play I should have been doing. I guess in hindsight. At the time, I definitely could have seen it. Okay, so Hurricane goes off. Okay, so my opponent kills me off. I guess good on my opponent for getting that 1 HP back. But like Conk just wins anyway, just click Strain Punch. So I don't lose anything. Butterfree did its job. That's all it needed to do, just kill the Zard for Conk. Butterfree's kind of free. It's actually really, really fun on the ladder, to be honest. I think it actually does a lot just because of situations like this. 3v3, it's so much better than 6v6, especially because no one brings hazards. Well, almost no one brings hazards, I should say. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna go for Drain Punch here. If my opponent actually protects, it's fine. They're just stalling out, giving me less time to do other battles, I guess. But it's really not gonna make a huge difference. Yeah, like, see, we just kill. Okay, perfect. So at least my opponent, like, knew that they were done. Okay. So, Iron Barbs go off perfectly fine, and Rocky Helmet too. Wow, good on you for running the Iron Barbs Rocky Helmet Ferrothorn that doesn't do anything anymore. Remember when that was, like, run a ton. It's still not a good set, but I mean, I just remember when everyone ran it, because I was like, oh, chip. It's like okay in draft, just because of certain matchups, but it's not going to do anything on this, besides like, maybe for non-Fire Fang on Draco's ult, I guess. So we're going to continue battling. This might just put us like right under rank 7, if not at it. Okay, so yeah, we're going to gain a lot more from our next one, I can tell. We'll be rank 7 after this next win. But I do say win, because we are going to win this next one. Okay, so. What does my opponent's team this time? Cloister, Hydra. Oh, wow. Like, mono fight and weak. Okay. We're not going to lead Conk, though. It is still really good here. I'm actually going to lead Butterfree this time around. Butterfree is really, really good as long as no Scale Shot or Cloister lead. If Cloister and Haxorus do not lead, it's a really, really good lead. I'm going to bring Conk next, and I think that I'm going to bring Rotom Wash as last mon. Because while there are a bunch of dragons here, I still think that Rotom Wash could do a lot, especially against like Corviknight, for example. Against Cloister, it's really, really, really helpful. Hydra plus, not Hydra, Rotom plus Conk kind of just do a ton here. So I do have a lot of faith in this, to be honest. So it really just depends. I do have faith. Okay, so communication standing by. If I had to guess, my opponent's probably going to lead off with... If I had to guess, it's probably Cloister or the Obstagoon. I could also see a Haxorus lead for sure. However, I feel like the Haxorus is definitely a weirder lead, to say the least. It's probably gonna be the Obstagoon, if I had to guess. Obstagoon, okay, perfect. That's actually really good. Obstagoon is probably the most ideal lead we could have gotten there. Okay, so I think that with Obstagoon leading, looking at this team, I'm gonna go for a Quiver Dance here. There's nothing Obstagoon could really do that would stop me from doing that. Obstruct, okay. Wow, okay, so that was quite literally the best case scenario for me. Because now we're +1, and I can just start going for Befuddle. I'll actually probably go for max... do I want to go for Befuddle or Airstream? I think I'm gonna go for Airstream first, just in case of Scarfers. Just in case. Because like a Scarf Rockside Haxorus, I guess, could be annoying, even still. I mean, we'll have our Sash, but it's still just kind of annoying, and I just don't want to deal with it. So we'll just go for this. We'll go for the Airstream, outpace everything, and then just start going for Befuddle. Even if Corviknight comes in, I'm just gonna Befuddle it. Because it's not like we're doing anything else to it anyway. Befuddle will at least get something annoying on it. So we'll see what happens. I do think that this is really, really free. We'll probably kill it +1. I'd be shocked if we didn't. We know it's not Sash, obviously. And yeah, okay, that kills. Perfect. Okay. So, Goon is gone. Butterfree already popping off. So now there's probably a Corviknight. I would be shocked if Corviknight did not come. And then the only other thing I could see is like, it's probably Duraludon or Hydra. Cloister, okay, that works too. So yeah, we're just gonna go for a Befuddle. And we're gonna hope that we put this to sleep, because that would be really funny. But I guess this makes sense. Did kind of die if we had max overgrowth though? Okay, so yeah, Befuddle goes off anyway. Okay, so that's fine. This is definitely a Sash set anyway, so it really didn't matter. We did Paralyze it. Ooh, good, good, good. That's gonna be really funny. I hope my... Yes, I was gonna say I hope my opponent went for Shell Smash, because that would be like best case scenario. So yeah, now Butterfree just won. Okay, sweet. Just in case, I'm gonna just go for another Airstream. Just in case. It's not gonna, we don't need to status this. So yeah, we just won the game. Go Butterfree. This is why I love this mon. I use this on a stream actually in a road rank I never uploaded. This is such a fun mon to use though. I absolutely love it. Butterfree is easily one of my favorite mons in terms of Gigantamaxes. I don't know why people don't draft it more. To be fair, I had a chance to draft it and I free agented it because just other stuff. But I kind of wish I had got it because it's a fun mon. I definitely have to join a Gigantamax league just to use it, to be honest, because it's really, really fun to use because of stuff like this. Bug Buzz. Okay, so yeah, Bug Buzz is really free. We kill with 2 Bug Buzzes for sure. If not 1. This mon probably cannot live a +1 Bug Buzz. Okay, well that's one way to do it. Okay, well my opponent cannot kill me no matter what. There's nothing that Hydra could do that could OHKO me because of my sash. So I do have full faith that we're just gonna kill this with 2 Bug Buzzes. We definitely do outpace at least, and even if this clicks Airstream, it's not gonna outpace. So Bug Buzz is gonna go off, and yeah, okay, so we do a lot. I don't know if that was a crit. Okay, so that's not a crit. Sweet. Alright, so my opponent's gonna be in for a really rude awakening here. Oh, I didn't even bring him in my sash. That would have been really funny if it brought me in my sash, but it's almost funnier that it didn't, to be honest. How did that live? This has to be like a Scarf Hydra that clicked that, because there's no way, or a Specs Hydra. There's no way a Life Orb Hydra, or even like an Expert Bell Hydra would have done that little. Alright, sweet. So Butterfree actually went 3-0 this game. Shoutouts to Butterfree. Beautiful mon. Absolutely love it. Okay, so next up, so we're 2-0 for the day. We could definitely get in at least 1 more game, probably 2 more, just with how quick that one did. But it really just depends on the next game, to be honest. If we're like 21 minutes or less, I'll go for a third. I'll go for a fourth. That means next game needs to be like 4 minutes. So I'll just button mash at least, so that then we can get as much time as possible. But I know last time I said I was going to do like 1 more game, and it ended up being like a 15-minute game. Alright, sweet. So we're great ball now. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to go for another win. I want to get an undefeated day. I know obviously we've done 4 games and we've lost 1 in each of ours. But I want to get an undefeated day with 3 at least. If it's a really quick loss or a really quick win, I'll go for a 4th. Okay, so this is a really free team. Holy shit. Okay, so. Ooh, really wish we had Fairy Counterplay, I'll be honest. Did not think of that. It's okay, it's okay. Rotom Wash is really, really good here. Actually, no, I'm gonna lead off with Butterfree. There's no immunity to that. We're gonna go for Rotom next. And I think I'm gonna bring Sylveon's last mon. Actually, I'm gonna bring Sylveon's last mon. I was gonna bring Zam or Crook, but Crook has to deal with Rotom and DRACOVISH and Togetic. And then Zam, I mean, Zam's not bad by any means, but it's not great either. It's gonna definitely die to something. And I don't think I think if I don't lead Zam, it's not gonna be good. And I don't think that Zam is my lead here anyway. So, we're gonna see. I have a lot of faith that we'll be able to win this, but this is definitely it's not a great matchup just because, as I said, I didn't bring any counterplay to Fairies. Okay. So, my opponent goes into DRACOVISH. Okay, perfect. So my play turn 1 is always going for Sleep Powder here. I'm probably not going to max Butterfree this game, to be honest. I kind of just need to go for raw Sleep Powder. Vicious Rend, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for max Airstream on this next turn. Actually, I'm going to go for... I'm going to just go for Hurricane. Actually, hold on. Let me look at the matchup real quick. I don't think I go for max. Yeah, no, I just go for Hurricane. I just hope I can like crit kill it or something. But I never should be going for max on this because I'm realistically gonna not get. I can't guarantee that I'll get off 2 hits. And if I don't get off 2 hits, then going for Sylveon max would be a lot better. Okay, so yeah. We confused it at least. So we'll take that. Butterfree is really hacked mag this game. Holy shit. We're gonna go for Hurricane though. I think Hurricane is really, really free as long as my opponent doesn't wake up. Perfect. Beautiful. Butterfree is now a DRACOVISH counter. I can put that in the title without clickbaiting. Beautiful. See that, guys? Just use Sash Butterfree. It's best mon. Beats even DRACOVISH. Okay, so what's coming in next? What's dying next? Actually, realistically, Dedenne comes in next if he brought it. Or she brought it. Or they brought it. Okay, so yeah, Dedenne came. Pretty expected. I'm just gonna click Bug Buzz because it's not even gonna matter and I misclicked Sleep Powder. My opponent's not pacing. Oh shit, okay, so really wish I could click Sleep Powder there. But not a huge deal. Really not a huge deal. Okay, really wishing I got that Sleep Powder off. I was getting hard wall buzz anyway, so I guess it's in my best interest to just not let this thing start setting up. And just die. Okay, so we go into Rotom here. 100%. I think I just max pump. Like, Rotom is obviously the max pull in this game. Because I don't want to take a max lightning from this. That's a big if. Like, that's just a yikes. I don't want to take a max lightning. So we're gonna go for max pump. Now the DRACOVISH is dead. There's no resist. Okay, so Rotom outpaces, but that's pretty expected. I'm pretty sure my Rotom's faster than my Butterfree, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong in that. No, my Butterfree is faster. Okay, so this is like a no-speed Dedenne. This is a really, like, no-speed Dedenne. This is probably Cheek Pouch, if I had to guess. Which I'm fine with Cheek Pouch. It's probably like Cheek Pouch Citrus, but it's gonna die to max pump anyway, if I had to guess. Oh, okay, so this outpaces anyway. I completely forgot that could be a thing, too. Okay, well, that's actually kind of annoying, but I mean, fair. Still does a lot with pump anyway, so we'll take that, Okay, so it's probably gonna go for a Recycle if I had to guess. I'm gonna go for Max Darkness, because while it is a resist, obviously, if I go for Max Darkness, at the very least I can drop my opponent's special defense. So if they're going for Eerie Impulse on me, I can at least make this a more level playing field. So while they're dropping by 2 for me, and I'm dropping by only 1, I can always plot back. And I can at least get this to -2, so it will always be -2. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. As I said, I'm not doing this for the damage right now. I'm doing this for the damage later on, because I think that investment is worth it. Also, even if it's just Sylveon, realistically, my opponent doesn't have any better DRACOVISH counterplay than, well, my better Sylveon counterplay than DRACOVISH. So, Sylveon will always be in a neutral position versus this. Actually, Rotom Heat would probably hard wall. But it's fine, because I can Volt Switch on this into Sylveon. And then Sylveon is fine. So we're going to do that, actually. Yeah, that's probably a good play. Because Rotom Wash will still be around for, like, the Rotom Heat and all that. So, yeah, we're going to Volt Switch. So we're -6. We're not doing anything else, even with the rain plus the -2. Super Fang, perfectly fine. We're just going to get our Citrus back. Next hit. Okay. So we're going to Volt Switch, though. I guess I could have probably pumped. 2 pumps would have probably been fine. Because that really didn't take that well, huh? Okay, so we're going to go into Sylveon, though. Okay, so I could obviously Calm Mind on this, but the issue being is that this has like some sort of actual coverage, like let's say Wild Charge. I might be in a bad position if it goes for max. Nuzzle, okay, that's fine. I don't really mind if I get parried. As long as it's not like Rotom getting like put to sleep or something, I'm fine with any sort of status, to be honest. So yeah, this is obviously blown away. I could have probably just went for max pump, to be honest. Going for max darkness is probably overkill on this, but it is whatever. It really doesn't make a huge difference. We should still have the win pretty clinched anyway, so I don't really mind that. But that definitely was a bit sloppy, I will say. Yeah, sure, Crimson. Okay, so yeah, we just win. There's no way this should kill us. If it does, then this is like banded. It would have to be like banded poison jab or something to kill us. I don't think there's any other chances it would kill. Actually, we're still bulky. We're just modest bulky. Oh, okay, so it's going for max. If it's Steel Spike, it might actually kill. It'll probably actually kill us if it's Steel Spike. But if it's going for Ooze, then it definitely will not kill because it's doing like as much. It's just not boosting unless it's Life Orb. So this probably is like in our best interest, to be honest. This is the max one. Definitely, because if it was Rotom Heat Max, that could actually be a bit annoying. Airstream, oh, that is so good for us. Yeah, because there's no chance that was killing. Ooze might have actually killed looking at it, but it's whatever. Luckily, my opponent did not click it. And Hyper Voice is going to do a ton. That's probably Sash. Okay, so sweet. So I just get a quick attack off, and as long as I hit, I win. And if not, I mean, my opponent knows one max turn anyway. I just go for Volt Switch. Okay, so sweet, we killed. Perfect. Sylveon's great. Alright, so we've literally just hit the 25-minute mark officially. So that'll definitely be the end of this Road to Rank episode. Sorry it's a bit shorter. This is sort of what I want to try and aim for the time length on these anyway, to be honest. But it's definitely shorter than like the last couple have battle-wise. But these were long battles anyway, so I don't think it matters too much. Also, as I said, I want to get this up today, and I kind of put off that just because I was sick yesterday. So if you guys did enjoy, of course, leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new. Oh, you know what? We're gonna check the rank. We're gonna check the rank. I do want to do that at least to end this off. So ranked battles, and then we can go and we can check our rank. So let's see. So we have updated. We're updating. Prediction is we're gonna be like 2/3 of the way through rank 7. I don't think we're gonna be rank 8. There's like no chance in my opinion, but we're probably gonna be 2/3. Oh, I guess we're 3/4. Okay, so it's even better. Not a ton better, but it still is definitely better. So yep, we're 13-3. I think that's pretty good for now. We're gonna do DD Milotic tomorrow, guys. I have a few ideas, but I haven't solidified a team at all. I know obviously Milotic's Muset, probably gonna be like DD Recover, Triple Axle, Waterfall or something, but watch tomorrow's video if you want to find that out. If you guys enjoy it, leave a like down below, comment, subscribe, let me know what you want to see in future episodes, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys.